You have hypoplastic left heart syndrome. What on earth is that?
Well, hypoplastic left heart syndrome is when you don't have the left ventricle of your heart, so the right ventricle does the work for both.
And so you've been dealing with this since you were a baby.
Yes.
But you've had some recent procedures here at All Children's. Tell us
Yes.
about that.
Well, I started to have, I was going to have a heart transplant, but then they decided to do a catheterization and put a stent in the vein that draws blood to the liver.
Is this something that the doctors are continuing to learn about and new technology can help you with so you won't need a transplant? Or will you need one eventually?
They're hoping that with the stent, I can stay with it for a few more years and hope that I don't need a heart transplant, but in the future, I might need one.
God, at 16, we're not supposed to be worrying about stuff like this, are we?
No.
No.
I'm always amazed, though, at whether it's you or any of the other kids that come through here. I mean, you've got pieces of your heart being messed with, and yet you sit here with complete bravery. You're totally, like, casual about it. And there seems to be, and I'm sure, Mom, you can speak to this, too, there seems to be this just magical effect that this hospital has where even though you're in the most serious of conditions, you just know it's going to be okay. Like, can you talk a little bit about when the doctors walk you through things, they seem to have this amazing ability to just put you at ease so that the panic stops and we figure out what is the plan for your child.
Well, the best thing is that the doctors give you a lot of confidence because they know what they're doing. I think this is one of I guess it's number one, this hospital, because the excellent care that the doctors have and the nurses and all that. When the doctors come and tell you about what is going to happen or what is the procedure is going to be, you feel a lot of trust so that's great.
Because you've been dealing with this since he was a newborn, and it probably never stops being scary with a new procedure.
Well, in a way, you do a little bit because it's normal, it's natural. But first, I guess you have to trust in God, and then you always ask God to give them the wisdom to do their best, and that's what they have been doing, and they have done. Yeah.
We're seeing more and more success stories, though. I mean, we're watching, we've been doing this 7 years now. We're watching kids grow up. And the reason why that is happening is because years ago, people just like you in your car, or you're sitting at your desk, or maybe you're on the job site. Years ago, people gave money, and research was done, and treatment was done, and we learned things, and success breeds success. And that's why today it's so important that we give, because every single cent stays right here. It's going to All Children's. It's not going anywhere else. That way, this hospital can be here for you and your loved ones and your neighbors and your friends. And I hope you never have to come here. I really do. But on the off chance you're ever in a position where you've got to have a heart transplant, it'll be right here as long as we continue to give. And I know $15 a month is a lot when all of us are living paycheck to paycheck, but when you really look at it, for me, it was one less trip to the vending machine a day, which I was hitting 4 times a day.
At least, yeah.
So I start buying soda at the grocery store and stop going to the vending machine.
There you go.
Not only have I found a way to become a monthly miracle maker, it didn't affect me in any manner.
Well, and I think one of the things people need to realize, too, is that All Children's here is in a partnership with Johns Hopkins, and it's their heart institute here is literally, like Inez was saying, one of the best. It really is the best place where he's getting the best care.
That's right. Actually, he was born in Johns Hopkins.
Really?
Yes, and all the first surgeries that he had were in Johns Hopkins. Then we went to live in Mexico, and we wanted to come back here to the United States, and I wanted to come to a place where they have one of the best hospitals, and I am in the place.
And it's here. It's
Yes.
right here. And the money that you donate stays right here. 1-800-270-8642. You never know when you might need it. You never know when you might be here and need the best care. And you want them to continue to give the best care, and that's what the money goes to.
How are you feeling at this moment, Denny? How do you feel today? You feel all right?
Yes, I feel really good.
And what would you say to that person that's in their car right now that's kind of on the fence? Should I give? Should I not give? Should I give? Should I not give? What would you say to that person as somebody that comes here?
I think that they should give because they should think about if they were in the position or if they knew somebody that wasn't, the position, how they would feel. So I think that would motivate them to donate.
Everybody thinks it's not going to happen to them until it does, and I hope it doesn't. But this is your chance to really make a difference. So very few times in life can you do something so simple that doesn't even take 90 seconds, and it literally saves a life. We need 16 more, and we've got about 16 minutes. I think there's 16 of you in this US 1035 family that care enough to dig deep and help us out. And if you do it right now, we can still put you in the running to hang out during Rays. There's got to be 16 Rays fans that want a shot at hanging out during batting practice, 4 great seats, and an autographed baseball by Matt Moore. 1-800-270-8642. You can also donate online at us1035.com. Every time you hear that phone ring in the background, that's somebody putting their money where their miracle is and helping us out. 1-800-270-8642. Tax deductible, by the way. Let's get those phones ringing. Quick break. We'll be right back from All Children's Hospital on US 1035.